Hi, I am happy that you found my channel. My name's Tiana, I'm from Germany, and I hope my English is so good that you can understand me. In my video today, I would like to tell you something about emotional Feng Shui. That's what I call it. But more preciously, it means your home as a mirror of your soul, and is from the book from an amazing author lady from Germany. Her name is Barbara Arzmüller, and it's from a publishing company. The name is Schirner. I show you this book. It's really, really amazing. It's not only about how you can put your furnitures here or there in the right way. It's more about emotional feng shui, how you can see when something is not really going good in your life, what you can change into your house that luck can come back to you. This is about how you can use your apartment or your house to see how you feel, where there is still need for clean up, work, or where one or the other should be changed so that your energy flows properly again and you are happy, healthy, joyful, and it can attract money again. Questions like, why am I not getting anywhere in my job? Are stressed by your family or everyday life, or cannot find a partner, could be a special blockage. It is so easy. You don't really need a Feng Shui master for this. With the way we furnish ourselves, which colors and furniture we choose, how much order we keep, how we hang up pictures, we show a lot of ourselves. But we don't just show ourselves as we want to be. Our subconsciousness also determines here happiness or fears, prosperity or financial worries, love or anger, a well-functioning everyday life or stress. Our home shows us why something is the way it is. Our surroundings are a mirror of our souls. Small corrections are often enough to bring new energy into life. Okay, let's get started. To achieve a positive goal, it is important to create beauty and order in space and time. Because as inside, so outside. To be relaxed also means live relaxed. Your home should also be your place of power. Since we are usually at home very often, we also absorb the energy that exists in the rooms. This can be beneficial or harmful in the long term. Sometimes you can already feel exactly what is bothering you in or around your home. If not, pay attention to what involuntarily your gaze falls on when you enter a room, or even the house, your garden, or the driveway. Are you gazing around the room? Then everything is okay. If you come into a room and you look out the window directly, because there may be a nice view, then it's a sign that the energy is being lost to the outside too quickly. What attracts your gaze is where the energy goes. Do you have, for example, a window that is too big and you look outside directly? Then hang curtains around the window, use heavy falling fabrics, hang and place a cut crystal or an agate slice in the window, or a strikingly powerful figure or a bulking vase. Put plants in front of the window with strong leaves, such as a dragon tree or weeping fig. It is important that you center the line of sight, create an eye catcher. If, on the other hand, you look directly at another house when you look out of the window, then choose light colors for your room. Light window decorations, fine colored veils, moving objects such as mobiles, as well as window pictures made of broken metal or made of colored glass. Lots of light for this room, few and light looking furniture. Little chunk and good are small cheerful pictures. Pictures that show a glimpse into the distance. Another example. When you walk through a room from door to the window, do you have to squeeze past a piece of furniture? Or do you almost fall over an armchair or something like that? Even then, the flow of energy is blocked. The result is that you will soon no longer feel like walking this path and postponing small actions. You do this unconsciously and should show yourself that you don't have to go through an obstacle course in life either. You start to postpone things or leave it entirely because the obstacles seem to be too big for you. Free yourself up. Get rid of the armchair. Take something smaller. Move the dresser to one side. Separate yourself from pieces of furniture that you don't need or they disturb. The energy has to flow. Many problems can be tackled outside as well inside. They are reflected from here to there and vice versa. If you decide to change something in your apartment or your house, it also shows that you want to change your inside. Don't overcrowd your rooms. Outside, it is often reflected in such a way that you plan yourselves every minute. If you don't plan every minute, you have one thing above all: time. Too much time can be just as confusing as too little time. It works the same way too with too much space. One can feel lost. Having too less things can make you sad. It depends on the right amount. Found your center. When you fix your gaze on what you don't have, that not having becomes stronger. We attract what we turn our attention to. Do you want more space and time? Then give yourself more space and give yourself more time. Do you have only little space at home? Then make space for yourself. If you already have little space and you think you need more shelves to store more things, then you will only create more space. Thoroughly clean up and make your room breathe. If you don't have time, don't focus on lack of time. Start taking several hours or a half day of the week without appointments. Then a day, a whole weekend, and then maybe a week of vacation. Just don't do anything during this time. Wait and see what comes spontaneously, or just sit in your garden and enjoy it. One-sidedness is unhealthy. Being overweight on one side always attracts the urge to the other side. Find one-sidedness in your home because it can reflect the one-sidedness in your life. Then start working on them with the opposite. Working with symbols is very important. Stones stand for stability. Moving objects from lightness. Light for joy of life. Darkness for inwardness and security. Openings allows contacts. And walls, shields For example, an apartment with small windows is locked from the outside. There is a lack of light, and there may be a lack of zest for life, possibly also of contacts. Here I work with a lot of artificial light and bright colors, cheerful colors, and colorful area window mobilies. Or the apartment or your house has too many and too large windows, the division is open. Then the apartment offers too little protection. There is a lack of protection and security. Screen the windows that are too big. Draw clear borders and you feel more protected and safer. Do you have a room that is underused or not used at all, such as a guest room, hobby room, a little used kitchen? This can mean that you are not accepting a certain area of your life, that you are not fully realizing your potential. No space should go careless and unused, just as no area of your life and skills should go unused. It shouldn't be served, simply more attention through lots of light and friendly symbols or friendly music. Sound waves bring movement and thus new energy. Sometimes you don't feel like tidying up because with the time you spend doing something, you would like to do something else. But the disorder grows, and then there is always the pressure, the inner voice that says, I had to clean up again. Hiding the clutter only works briefly. Then the free time is over and you think, I had tidied up. Then it would be more comfortable now. But, and this is important, tidying up always means tidying up your soul. There is more freedom and clarity. Too much order when it becomes the real is also stressful. When it is too perfect, it can make you rigid and it can limit vitality. Having a storage room is great, but it shouldn't be a garbage room. The same with barriers. Is it cramped? Then it is your psychic too. Get rid of things that you haven't used in years. You do not need inheritances or gifts from people with whom you did not have good relationship. You don't need more barriers, you need less things. Just ask yourself, could it be that I didn't want to part with things at all? Possibly, because they give us security. Can you go answer this with yes? There is often fear behind this. Fear of loss and impoverishment and hardship. Just ask yourself and feel seriously, what does my heart really depend on? If we keep hoarding, we also clog our inner channels. We find it harder to find solutions for problems. Just start somewhere, in your closet, in your shoe cabinet, or a cake drawer. Start somewhere. There is a 3-stack system here. Take one shelf or cabinet every week. Vacate it completely and make 3 stacks. On pile 1 are the things that you often need, daily, weekly, or maybe one time a month. Do not keep broken things. The energy is no longer good here, or you can repair it, as well as it is not contaminated. When you have contaminated objects, like old photos and gifts from former partners with unpleasant memories or gifts that you do not like, thus remove it. More peace comes into your life. On pile 2, there are things where you know that you no longer need or want to have them. Take these things and give them directly to donations to flea markets or other stations. On pile 3, there are things that you don't know yet whether you want to part with them. Here, you pack everything in a big box, write the date on where you cleared it out, and make a note in your calendar exactly 1 year later. Put the box into a large cupboard in the basement or in the storage room. If you haven't used it after 1 year, you don't really need it. Break up with them. Now we come to order with your time. Time is really important. It's not the fault of others, like your company, family, or friends, if you don't have time and you are stressed. If you like it more comfortable, then you should change something. Don't wait for the retirement or other times. Time is so precious. It is one of the most precious gifts we have. We are racing through life right now. Why? Are all appointments really so important? First, you should learn to say no and better organize yourself. Take a look at one of your hectic days. Plan time in between so that if something should come up, such as having to pick someone up, the car goes on strike, so that you don't spin and you can take care of it in peace. Then you look forward to an unplanned visit or a phone call with your friends. Life is starting to be fun again. Observe yourself every day for 1 week. What is repeated and how long do you need for it? You will find out what times you are or can be active and when you need a break and rest for yourself. When you like to do what and when is the best time you would like to do the things and when do you feel best. Make a plan and name things like talking to your friends on the phone, mowing the lawn, shopping, exercising, going for a walk as air bubbles. And if nothing happens during these bubbles time, it is also like a gift. This gift called time. A tip: don't plan to go shopping on the same day as you would like to go to the gym. Don't think, I can do that too. In the long run, this is too stressful, and should a friend wants to come to visit you after the gym, you have made provisions 1 or 2 days in advance and you can relax and do not have to cancel or having stress when you want to invite your friends to come to your house. It's just an exercise, a little change in habits. Learn to appreciate the phase of activity and the phase of relaxation eagerly. Both is important in balance. For all the people who don't know what to do useful in their free time, go out in the nature or among people, meet people, cook or bake something, do sports or design your garden, redesign your apartment or your house, rearrange your furniture. There's so much things you can do. You will be happy about the result and you will see your self-confidence will grow. The author lady of this book writes, "The art is to clean up with devotion while cleaning up and to rest with the same devotion while resting." This was the first part today on the topic your home as a mirror of your soul. Look forward to the next videos. Here I explain to you the 7 energies in people, in the environment and in the rooms, which positive energies you can bring home from nature and which other ads are available. If you want to be there again, then I would be happy if you subscribe my channel. I hope that you enjoyed my first video and that you now feel like rediscovering and redesigning your home. Thank you. And thank you very much that it is okay for you that I have my notes here and because of my English. Thank you so much. Big thanks goes to the dear author lady of this wonderful book, Barbara Arzmüller, and the Schirner publishing company who allowed me to share this knowledgement with you. You can find the link in my channel description. May it help each of you in a positive way. Bye for now, your Tiana.